Hey, good morning and welcome to Before My Morning Coffee on Rebel Hearted. Lisa Freed here. So this morning I woke up thinking, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to start the day. And I really wanted to avoid it. I'm like, I know that I was going to read 10 pages of this book, but what if I just scrolled Facebook for 10 minutes? I'm sure that will have the exact same impact on my mental state. If you could believe such a thing. I caught myself and read the book. I'm reading Gabrielle Bernstein's Super Attractor right now. Just finished the Slight Edge yesterday. And I wondered to myself, I actually asked myself, how long might I stay in bed before I decided I was ready to actually get up, go downstairs, and work out? And the answer to that question was maybe around noon, which is pretty entertaining since it was 4:15 in the morning. I was willing to spend another 8 whole hours in bed before I deemed myself possibly ready to get up and start the day. And that just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. So it also got me thinking about all the times that I told myself I would start something when I was ready. Have you been there? Can you hear me? You're like, I'm just going to put these 43 dozen things in place and then I'm going to be ready. And when I am ready, I will start. And once I start, it will be amazing. And then you're like somewhere on your way to get through 43 dozen things. Perhaps you got to about number 4, all the energy that you had towards that project or that dream or that desire or that goal just somehow dissipated. And you were like, why'd I ever think I wanted to do that in the first place? Have you been there? If you've been there, say yes. I have been there. I've been there many, many times. And thankfully, I am blessed with a fantastic ability to take imperfect action most of the time, which means that I start before I'm ready. I start before things are even fully planned out. I just start. And I know that I can pivot. I can choose again in any moment. How beautiful is that? We can begin again in any moment. So that gives me the courage and the freedom and the bravery to start before I'm ready. And I've been talking to a lot of people that are looking at making changes in their life. Perhaps it's getting up early, or they want to start writing every day, or they want to eat better and start working out. And they all say the same thing. I'm just not ready yet. Well, I want to tell you right here, right now, you're never going to be ready, whether it's you're ready to invest in that mentorship or the mastermind, or maybe it's even my Rebel Hearted Roundtable. Ask me about that. It's a beautiful combination of mentorship and mastermind. And they're like, I'm just not ready. I'll be ready when. And they list off whatever for me, the word that comes up, whatever obstacles they want to put in that path first. But they list off whatever steps that they feel have to come first before they're ready. And this was me when it came to investing in my business at times. This was me before I wanted to work out and start actually getting off the couch. This was me before I ever tried something new. This was me before I tried stand-up. This is me before I ever emceed an event. And I want to let you know that you're never going to actually be ready. And you start, and somewhere along the way you realize, oh, I was ready. Because when we wait, when we put those off, when we get that nudge, right, to do something that our soul's been asking us for, or the universe has been calling us into, or God's been standing there saying, hello, can you hear me now? Is this thing on? And we wait, the energy around it dissipates. That support, that energetic support that comes with making those bold moves, taking that imperfect action, it begins to dissipate. And then you feel even less than ready than you did 15 minutes ago or 15 days ago or 15 months ago or however long it has been that you've been putting this off. And the thing that starts to happen is you beat yourself up. Because you could have, should have, sort of, would have, rather than actually taking the leap. Or you use it as evidence as, see, I told you so. I told you I wasn't ready. And I'm still not ready. And that's when you find that, like, just take an inventory of your life. And I can do this. This is not me from a mountaintop telling you, oh, I used to do this, but, I remember back when I did it. No, I started this podcast telling you the story about how I figured I needed 8 more hours this morning before I'd be ready to get out of bed. Okay, so this is not me saying to you, I'm superior. I want you to look at your life currently, where you're at, what your goals are, the legacy that you are leaving and leading and living. And I want you to look, like, are you there? Are you far from it? Is it within reach? Is it just a distant memory? And ask, where is it that you could have started before you were ready that may have given you a leg up, that may have propelled you forward? Or are you very content with your view from the couch? And I say that because I'm currently sitting on my couch. Are you happy with where you are? Or would you like something different? And if you would like something different, are you waiting till you're ready? I am more than happy to support you. I am more than happy to encourage you. I am fantastic when it comes to accountability and inviting you to show up fully as your rebel-hearted self. And start before you're ready. You will get results before you ever expected when you start before you're ready. So I invite you to carry on this conversation with me. Please do. Go to facebook.com/groups/rebel-hearted and join me there. Join me there in this beautiful space where we can talk about what we're going to start before we're ready, what starting before you're ready looks like, and some amazing stories of what has happened for people who all started before they were ready. I wish you a day as rebel-hearted and as beautiful as you. Sending you so much love, and I will be back again tomorrow for another episode of Before My Morning Coffee. And today you will also find that another episode of my top 3 tips is dropping. So you can catch that in the next 4 hours. I wish you a day as beautiful as you. Sending you so much love. Bye for now, everyone.